take this selfie real quick. Oh yeah, that's the one. Wait a minute. It didn't take the picture. Let's do it again. Ooh, I'm gonna get 20 likes on. Oh, it's on video. Okay. Don't worry. We're gonna make the best out of this. We're gonna do a video then. A video on selfies. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. Selfies. Wasn't always into them. I would do them for social media purposes and to promote me as an actor and a filmmaker. But I always tried to figure out why selfies were so popular. So I started reading online and found this good article on BBC Online. They did a study at the University of London. A neuroscientist by the name of James Kilner did this study on why we like selfies so much. And we have an intriguement with the human facial expression. And in this study, it was saying that we actually like other people's selfies more than our own. Because in the back of our mind, the way that we think we look, it's not necessarily how we look on pictures. And we're never really satisfied because in the back of our minds, we think that we look younger. And we think we look better than the selfies. And we're just not used to our own expressions. We don't study our faces enough to know our expressions. That's why we like other people's selfies. We like to see the different expressions. And I would always think like, man, people got to get tired of seeing the same person every single day, or if they put 2 or 3 selfies up. But there's people that put selfies up all day and they're getting comments and likes all day long on them. It's because we can't put on the same expression twice. It's always a different expression. And me personally, I kept trying to figure out why I like selfies. I didn't want to rely on some scientific study on selfies. And I realized it kind of makes sense with the whole study. I like to look at other people's selfies because it puts me in that moment with the person. So you could take a picture of the Grand Canyon, which would be a beautiful, picturesque picture. You got the best setting on your camera or whatever. But if you're in the picture, it sort of feels like I'm there with you because I'm looking at the expressions on your face and what you got going on in your mind, in a sense. So that's why I like selfies. And that's why I started taking more selfies, just to put people in that moment with me, to make it more personal. And I know some people that hate selfies. I have a friend of mine, Danny. We call him main event because he's the main event whenever we're at a party. He is the main event. And whenever the party's going, he's going to do something to make the party a little bit crazier. I'm going to put his Instagram at the bottom. You guys got to follow him. He takes a lot of selfies himself. He tries to act like he doesn't like them. And his selfies are a little intriguing too. Creepy. Intriguing though. His selfies, he's always kind of sweaty. Sweaty and like silhouette, and his hat's always kind of down low, like he's going to rape you. But he's not. He's a nice guy. But it's always funny to look at his selfies because he'll take them at like Walmart or just strange places. And I was like, man, this is cool. You actually get to be in that moment with him doing whatever stupidness that he's doing. And I think that's why your pictures, your selfies actually get the most likes, because you're putting people in that actual moment with you. And it's a really cool thing. And I know some guys that are like, man, I'm too macho. I can't do no selfies. Come on, dog. That ain't me. Like, what's the big deal, man? It's a picture. You ain't got no warrants, unless you got warrants. If you got warrants, don't do no selfies. But if you got warrants, if you don't have warrants, take your selfies. Let people know how you living. You know, show them like, hey, I'm enjoying myself. Or I'm not enjoying myself. I don't like this place wherever I'm at the moment. So, you know, that's just the whole thing with selfies. Do your selfies if you want to. And if people don't like the selfies on your page, and if you don't like somebody that does selfies, stop following them. Don't go harassing them about it and trying to talk trash about their selfies. So, you know, that's just my whole view on selfies. You know, if you want to do them. I guess I'm going to continue doing them, and I'm going to have fun doing them. And, you know, I try to give you guys different backgrounds, and, you know, we'll have fun with doing selfies. Selfies. Holla.